The future is more and more uncertain. We are at very special times right now, and as a collective, we have to reinvent ourselves. We have to adapt very quickly to a ever-changing society and challenges that are coming towards us at a speed that we have never seen before. So it's really important to look at all the ways in which we are operating in the world and identify ways that are hindering our progress, ways that are not helping humanity evolve as a whole, and become the great solar civilization that it's supposed to be. We all have seen other species disappear. We all know about the natural selection process. And so to think that humanity is exempt of the same natural process being part of an ecosystem would be delusional. We should not, no matter how far we reached in terms of civilization and technological advancement, we must not alienate ourselves and separate ourselves from the natural world, because ultimately that is where we belong. We are born from the natural biological world, and so we have a link with this biological world, and we must behave in a positive, constructive way so that we can ensure our survival and that of our next generations as a civilization. In order to do this, we have to change our ways of doing things. We have to become sustainable, and we have to take things really seriously at an individual level as well. Because what we're going through right now with COVID is what we call a natural selection process. There will be millions of people who will leave this planet in the next 20 to 30 years. There will be billions of people that will leave this planet, not only because of COVID, but because of other crises, other viruses, and also other climate catastrophe. So we've been warning about this for years, and we were called alarmists, we were called environmental crazies, and we were named in the wrong way and shamed and humiliated for speaking about scientific data that is to be expected. And right now we are actually, it's kind of, I don't want to say it's kind of too late, but it's the last moments before it becomes too late at an individual level. So the change that we have to implement is individual first. We have to look at our lives, we have to look at our beings, we have to see how are we existing in the world. Are we existing in a sustainable, harmonic, connected way, positive way, constructive way, or are we in a negative side of the game, which is really destructive, not harmonious, toxic, polluting, and so on. So the choice is really up to us right now. We are, humanity is splitting into two main camps, as you can see. Some camps are for the pharma companies leading the way with their vaccines and with the digitalization through social media platforms and big data, which is basically one way where humanity is going. And then there's the other way, which is sustainability experts, people that are trying to bring the actual solutions to fix problems of upcoming problems like shortages of food, like climate crisis, and so on. So, and it does include also technological aspects. So it does, this other alternative also offers a digitalization, except that this digitalization is not going to be controlling humanity, and it will be at the service. So basically we see machines as agents at the service of humanity, and there should be in no way, shape, or form a bigger power given to machines over humans, as what big data is trying to do right now. So I really encourage everybody to take things very seriously. You know, this is not a simulation. We've gone through the simulations already, and this is not a joke. We have to become sustainable as soon as possible, and so I want you to forget the outside world. You know, everybody is thinking about COVID and society and what's going to happen, and am I going to be able to go back to my normal life and so on. This is not the point here. The point is individual. We have to, each person has to look at their life. How are they contaminating? How are they behaving? How are they interacting with other humans? How are they interacting with the environment? And what is their place in the world? Once you define these things, then you can actually bring solutions to your life and change your life. And so it goes from personal development to actual changes that are more technological and technical, let's say for your home, for your business, to become sustainable, to become self-sufficient, which is super important because we don't know what the future has for us. We can no longer depend on a system that is not solid, and we have seen proof of it in the last years since COVID hit. So please, the wisest thing to do is to become sustainable in terms of energy and food, so you can grow your own food, you can have your own energy. It doesn't matter if you're in a city. I encourage people not to be in cities, but if you are in a city, you are in a flat, you can still grow your own food. So this is why we are working really hard to it's literally racing against time to be able to bring you guys all the possible technologies that are out there that can help you become sustainable, both at your home and at your business, and as a collective, right? So as we have solutions also for communities. So this is what we're trying to do right now. We're racing against the clock. We're going to be able to deliver a lot of technologies to a big majority of the world, and so that's where we're headed. Our platform will be able to provide you with everything you might need, everything organic, sustainable. You can basically switch your life completely from an old model of operation, which is non-sustainable, to a new model of operations, which is 100% sustainable, organic, and healthy, and technologically advanced. So you don't have to lower your standards or anything. You can just keep doing your life as it is, and now you're going to have devices growing your food. You're going to have solar panels and other technologies that can help you save energy, use energy that is available, and even transform your car to run on natural gas instead of oil. So we have a formula. We came out with an entire integral formula for all budgets, for all social classes, for all incomes, for everybody. So please reach out, see what we can do for you, and join the movement of sustainability. Hopefully we would be many taking on this challenge, so that we are able to work towards a betterment of human civilization, and maybe even talking about survival of human civilization, because we that's really where we're at right now. We're just trying to make it right as a species. So please reach out, please join us. There's a big movement. It's called the Eden Earth Alliance movement, and this is the biggest alliance in the world of humans, companies, and everybody coming together to make a change.